Hey everybody, it is almost a week past my surgery, and I wanted to just do a quick little vlog, kind of sharing with you guys where I'm at right now before the craziness of the holidays kind of really start hitting. Because tomorrow's Christmas Eve, and then it's Christmas, obviously, and then I actually leave for a family trip the day after Christmas. We go up to Sun Peaks to my in-laws ski cabin, and we do a little bit of skiing, or I should hope to be doing a little bit of skiing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Um, I don't know if that's really going to happen. But anyway, so they all do skiing, and I'm going to be gone for probably about 8 or 9 days. I can't remember. So I just want to check in and let you guys know how I'm doing. So I'm feeling a bit better. I am, still really sore and extremely bloated. It's kind of crazy how bloated I am. And I can't wait for it to go down. Let me be honest with that, because I am literally living in sweats, or I'm trying to squeeze myself even into yoga pants right now. Okay, I never thought I would say that. Like I'm trying to squeeze myself into yoga pants. So it's been a little uncomfortable. I was actually able to get out of the house today. I went to Target by myself. Well, not by myself, but with my two kids. I was able to like drive myself and not have my husband tote me around. That was nice, but I instantly regretted it when I walked in the store, because I was like, why am I doing this to myself? Like the day before Christmas Eve, a 3-year-old, thankfully I have my 12-year-old to help me, but like just walking around the store, that exhausted me, and I was in a lot of pain by the time I got home. On top of the fact that Landon literally had a full-fledged like meltdown in the store, and I was like, are you kidding me? I couldn't pick him up. Alyssa was trying to pick him up. He was like kicking and screaming. I was that woman in the store today where you literally saw a kid totally having a meltdown, and you're probably like, oh my gosh, be quiet. So if you were inside the Target Woodinville today, sometime this afternoon, and you heard a kid literally screaming like a banshee, that was probably Landon, and that was me. But anyways, so I did speak to the nurse this morning. I just wanted to touch base with her because Kyle was a little concerned with how unbelievably swollen I am and how sore I am still. And she confirmed and said everything is normal, that it can take several weeks for this gas to dissipate in my stomach. And, everybody's just different. Clearly, I'm just kind of holding on to it for whatever reason, and that's totally fine. The amount of discomfort I am in, she says, is totally normal too, especially when you compound it with the fact that I have pelvic congestion syndrome. So, here's an area that is already swollen and upset, and then they've just made it more swollen and more upset. So she assured me that everything is normal, and just to listen to my body. If I'm feeling sore or tired and starting to hurt, to just lay down and put my feet up, to try to help with the swelling, because, there's the varicose veins in there and they're pretty ticked. So besides all of that, I have just been feeling a little bit emotional because, granted, yes, I got an answer to all these pains that I've been having, but it's not something that is so like, okay, we're going to go in there and then we're going to perform this, or we're going to do this, or you're going to go do this and everything's going to be fine. It's, there's a lot of different treatments. There's a lot of different options, and I could do every single thing that they suggest to do, and I may still have chronic pain. So that kind of upset me a little bit and overwhelmed me, the thought of dealing with this long term versus going in and just fixing the problem. I'm an active person, I obviously am an active person. Hello. I like to work out, and I like to run, and I like to do mud runs, and I like to go hiking, and you're going skiing. I don't ski good. I'm a bunny slope kind of girl, and I'm afraid of heights, so ski lifts kind of scare me, and actually going down the hill kind of scares me a little bit. And my husband laughs at me because he's like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, I'm trying to conquer my fear, okay? I'm better than what I was like when me and him first started dating. But still, yes, I'm not the best skier. So, but these are all things that I love to do. And to see that this is something that could affect it upsets me. because I'm going to be really honest right now. Before even the surgery, I was having issues, sometimes even just walking for long periods of time or standing for long periods of time. We would be at birthday parties for other people's kids or get togethers with girlfriends, and I was in pain. I was at a girlfriend's house doing, we were doing like what are those like dance things on the, the DVD, those dance, what are those, what they called? I can't remember now. My brain's like not working. Pain medication, right? It's making me completely foggy. But, those dance games. And I remember I was having such a blast, but literally I just remembered going to the bathroom and just being in the most unbelievable pain I'd ever been in. And I was like holding back tears. And I had, called Kyle or texted Kyle. And I said, I was like, I need to leave. I need to come home. I'm just in so much pain right now. And I remember telling the girls, I was like, I'm just really tired and, I just need to go home. When in actuality, I was just dying in pain from just dancing. I was just, so much pain. I literally came home and I was like almost in tears. I was in so much pain. So it's just stuff like that, like how much it's affecting my daily life and doing the things that I love. So that stresses me out. The thought of this affecting whether or not we can have a third child, or if we do have a third child, what that's going to be like for me during a pregnancy. I already have a very active toddler. He's not a toddler, now he's 3, so was that a preschooler or whatever? He's very active, and so that concerns me. How much am I going to be in a ton of pain? Am I going to be able to do things normally to try to carry a third? These are just, I just have all this stuff in my mind, questions and concerns and worries. And I'm trying to process it all as it's coming at me. And then, I'm thinking about, great, the inner self negative talk starts kind of coming out with, oh my gosh, I'm going to start gaining weight again because I'm not going to be able to work out. And then I'm going to get depressed, and the scales are already not being very friendly to me right now because I haven't been able to stay really on my my fitness. And so that's overwhelming me and stressing me out because I'm not fit. I don't feel physically, besides the fact that I don't feel physically good because I'm in pain, I am not at a weight that feels physically good for my body. I think people sometimes, you understand that you get to a size that you just feel physically good, and I'm not quite there at that physically good feeling within my own body. So that, is another, I'm like, oh my gosh, am I going to be able to get there? I'm just realizing right now that I have a very big hurdle in front of me. And even though I know I can do this, I'm just in that moment right now where you're looking at a big hurdle and you're freaking out a little bit. And that's where I'm at right now. I'm freaking out a little bit because I'm like, what is this going to mean? What am I going to do? And I'm realizing I just need to find a way to be more understanding that my body is not probably going to do the things right now that I'm used to it doing. Doesn't mean that I'm not going to be able to get it to that point again. I just need to be more understanding and patient with my body and patient with my journey and not get upset with myself. So I'm going to try to look at this as a good thing because this is going to make me and force me to dig really deep down inside and work on my inner self, So that's where I'm at right now. It went a lot longer than what I thought. I was like, oh, I'm just going to make this quick little vlog. And I ended up just sitting here rambling about, how I'm feeling right now. But clearly I have a lot going on inside of me. And I just kind of verbally vomited on all of you. So sorry about that. But thanks again for everybody really like reaching out and being so supportive to me right now. I really do. It means just the world to me to not feel alone. I think that when you're going through something, I think that's the worst, is when you feel like you're alone or nobody understands how you're feeling. So it's nice to just hear other people tell me that they understand, even if it's not the same thing that they have of mine, but they're facing a hurdle too. And that's, it's just nice and comforting. So thank you so much, and love you guys. And I hope you all have a really Merry Christmas. And I will hopefully be talking to you guys again really soon. So bye.